What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and yes, we have made the switch. We got rid of the 49er theme team. We went with the Raiders. There's a lot of crazy things going on right now. I'm going to go ahead and explain to you guys why I absolutely did it, but first I'm looking at some of these things that are newly available in the store, and it looks like EA, they put out some more things. We're going to be going over more of the chill factor and the zero chill stuff and all the bundles and stuff that they're doing. They're doing whatever they possibly can to get you guys to spend something. Unfortunately, we have to be very, very smart with what we spend on because there are a lot of things coming. Obviously, if you guys checked out my Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, you guys would know that Sean Taylor is one of the players that are coming out later today. You have Larry Allen also, which is kind of ironic because we just got rid of the 49er theme team, and I was talking about the fact that he was going to be getting an upgrade. But again, regardless of that situation, we had to make the move. Now, I'm going to explain to you guys, besides the 99 overall Charles Woodson, he had a lot to do with it. But, you know, defensively, the 49ers right now, we know that we would have to wait until, like, Nnamdi gets another card. Like, the speed is the issue. And the reasoning behind why I had to make the switch immediately was because if you guys follow GmiasWorld Gaming on YouTube, you guys can see the whole gameplay that happened. I played someone that was just straight up burning me deep on a regular basis, right? And that was before Charles Woodson got 98 speed. So look, I had to figure to myself because Deion Sanders is out there, Tyreek Hill is out there. There's a lot of fast players there. We need speed right now. So what is the best team to probably go for? You could go, Cardinals. There's a lot of other ways you can go. But the Raiders gives me that tight end position with Darren Waller. Because you have to remember, if I'm getting rid of Uncle Vern, Vernon Davis, I have to have somebody else at that position that I can rely on. See, that's the biggest issue that you guys, when you watch me play, you see I have to utilize the fastest tight end possible. So look, if you guys stay with the Washington theme team for Sean Taylor to get him maxed out, you do have Cooley, and then you got McLaurin over there. So you got some players that are good, but then you're gonna also have players that are not as fast. All right, you're gonna, obviously DRC, I believe he was on the Redskins also. You got Champ Bailey. There's a lot of stuff that you can do there. But for me, when I looked at these numbers, I couldn't just go away from it. Like right now, having this guy, because even when they release the next Deion Sanders card, he's going to be 99 speed, 99 excel, all that stuff. That won't really matter because Charles Woodson is heavier and he's taller and he's going to be able to really put hands on somebody with the press. So you get a different type of benefit from it. The one thing that really hurt me though was Rachel and Deion. Now, believe it or not, like he makes a lot of plays. Like offensively, we still got him right there. Out there with route running chemistries and everything. And obviously we weren't going to go Cowboys. Cowboys didn't have enough for me personally. That tight end position was very, very crazy because I would drop from my 93 speed down to a 91 by bringing in just a random player, and that doesn't benefit me offensively. So I had to make the best possible decision for myself as far as the Cowboys, but I did consider it, going there. But then ultimately right now, I'm just like, you know what? Mathematically, if we think about it, it won't really matter because look, Nnamdi, if he gets another upgrade soon or whatever, okay, he's also a Raider. So, it's not like I need to be on the 49er theme team. Rod Woodson, he's also a Raider. So it won't really matter. Everything will work out properly with the Raiders. And the biggest thing that I want to make sure you guys understand is that getting burnt thing. Like, I was dead broke, right? And when I sold off all my 49ers, I was able to put together enough to go ahead and get these players done. So right now I'm at exactly 50 of 50, but I got an empty spot right here. I can't afford Warren Sapp right now. And also, over here, we don't even have a third running back in this section right here. So I just had to do what I needed to do to get these players the way that I need them to be. That's all I was trying to do. And obviously, Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie, he goes back to a 97 speed, so that helps me in that regard. And let me explain that. Right, the 97 speed, believe it or not, when I had Charles Woodson at 96, right, he was getting burnt like straight up toast. Right. The 97 speed guys, Deion Sanders, whatever, because that's what Deion was at currently at the time I was making this video when I previously had the 49er theme team. Deion was a 97. You couldn't get behind him. So I said to myself, I could have a 97 speed and a 98 speed. All you crazy Raider fans, you guys are going crazy, but you got to understand, I have to analyze it to make sure it makes sense. So that way I can explain it to the viewers that, if you're on the cusp of going over there and just trying to grab a Niner team, you can see the benefits from it. But remember, there's benefits to a lot of different theme teams. But the balance, you know, Bo Jackson, he's probably gonna get another card, right? And right now he's at 96 speed. He's definitely gonna be 99 speed, right? It's just so many things that we could possibly get with the Raiders right now that'll just make them OP. Because if they give me Bo Jackson, you know, Marcus Allen, anything like that, automatically now is just on and popping. But in the meantime, we still have players that can not get burnt. They can press, okay? They can beat up on the player. So for me, it wasn't that. I just had to make a decision. Because when you come out, when somebody comes out, this is the worst thing. People be like, yeah, when they run the ball down your throat. Nah, dude. When a guy just comes out with a one-play touchdown and just dots you, yo, it just changes your life. You're like, all right, you know what, bro? Like, we got to do something here. None of this makes any sense. Something has to get done. That's immediately what you start thinking like, right? So that's primarily the reason why I made that decision. Now, you can still see I kept Night Train because Night Train being my user is so critical. He has the hit power. 94 speed is probably not that fast if you have him in coverage, but as your user, it's fine. Pick artists on him, he's good. Nnamdi, same result. You see, like, look, this is the thing, right? Right now, Nnamdi's a 94 speed. Similar thing on the 49er theme team as well, right? If they give him another upgrade, which they probably won't before the end of the year because he recently got a 50 card, by the time he gets his next upgrade, he's going to be 98, 99 speed. So you'll have somebody else with more press and crazy stuff going on. So it made sense because the transition was so seamless. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking at him like, all right, if I go Cowboys, I got to do a lot of different stuff. If I go Washington football team, I got to do a lot of stuff. If I go Raiders, we got Taylor Mays already. We got Ronnie Lott. You know, we got players, you know, that are already right there. We got Nnamdi, so it doesn't really matter. And then, yes, I had previously rage sold Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie, but it doesn't really matter. He's right back there, and he's chilling, right? So defensively was the biggest purpose behind it. So if you guys wanted to, you know what I'm saying, take a screenshot and see the players, just remember, guys, the biggest thing about it is the team strategy. You're going to need the coach, the uniforms, and the stadium to add the extra 4 for those of you guys. And I can't even afford the kicker and the punter yet. So that'll be a whole nother 2. You know, so just keep that in mind as well with the way everything is going. I still have to, like, get my bread up because, like, I'm dead broke, dude, and I'm just trying to survive out here in these streets. So just keep that in mind as well. Now, I gotta point this out. Richie Incognito, Rodney Hudson, and Matt Stitchcomb, like, these dudes, I don't know. It's weird. It might be because of how heavy they are. Because, you know, Richie Incognito, he's one of those big boys. I didn't even check his weight, but I can tell you this right now. My run game has been wild. Just to kind of give you guys insight in it. And he only has an 89 run block. See, this is what I'm saying. It's weird. He's like a pass blocking dude. And he puts people on their butt cheeks. Like, right away, like, you're on your butt cheeks. He's 310 pounds. I don't know. Let me check out Hudson. Let me see what he's doing. Because remember, he's lower overall. All right. So those things, you know, absolutely have a factor. He's a pass protector. He's only 300, 81 run block, 92, 93. Now, remember, he has an older card. So once they release a newer card, he's going to be OP. Because it's something about these cards. And then obviously, you know, Richie Incognito, he was a guy that I just didn't want to get rid of. But unfortunately, I had no choice previously when I was upgrading the Niner team. So I had to do that. But, like, these guys are heavy. And I kept the outside 2 guys, you know, as the same thing. Because I wanted to make sure that I had good edge protection. Because that's the biggest thing. If you don't have the right edge protection and somebody comes out and just starts doing whatever they want, throwing all kinds of dumb blitzes at you, it's going to hurt. So you want to make sure that you have decent left tackles and right tackles out there. But these are some big boys. You know, average weight is 300. So when I was running the ball with Bo, I don't know what was happening. It was just parting the Red Sea. I was like, all right, we're going to go for 6. And that's it. And I was very, very amazed with it, with the way that it worked. Also, Darren Waller. Now, look, I played a couple games. I won them. But he doesn't move like Vern because he's so much bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like, Vern is 6'3", he's 6'6", so they make him not move as, like, you know, what's his change of direction? 81. Yeah, he doesn't move around like, you know, Uncle Vern, but he's fast. If you just, you know, get him the ball out in front, he'll get there. But he doesn't move like Vern, and I got to get used to moving around with him because remember the Pack Goddess pulled him when he was originally a limited, and it is, you know, it was what it was. He has a 99 catch though. Now, does that mean he's going to catch the ball? No, it doesn't. So, you know, it is what it is, but I just wanted to point that out. He does have a 99 catch, and this was one of the major factors in addition to the defense of me choosing the Raiders theme team because I lose nothing at the tight end position. You know, same speed, he's just bigger, he doesn't move as fast, but I don't lose much. And then finally, Dante Culpepper. We add another dimension to the team because look, when I rage sold Dante Culpepper, his power up was going for 360 and his regular card was going for like 340. I made almost 700K selling him back to rage sell him prior to you know, his price just plummeting uncontrollably. But I want to point out something. That play action at 95, it's still the same. If you go back and watch that video when I actually got him and I told you guys like, yo, that play action at 95 means something, run a play action play with Dante Culpepper and see how seamlessly he moves side to side. It's wild. Also, he's a 90 speed if you need to take off, and obviously he has a 99 throw power. So, you know, gunslinger on him, that's all you need, and you just keep it moving. But I just wanted to point that out as well. So we didn't really lose much. You know what I'm saying? Other than like Reggie Bush having, what is that, the backfield master. We gave Bo Jackson better truck animations with Bulldozer just in case we got to go in on the goal line and the dude comes out trying to turbo blitz. When you truck, he'll just go crazy. He'll absolutely truck somebody into the ground, and it works out. So that's where we are right now. As far as everything else that's going on, we're going to have to make some decisions later about what we're going to do as far as Sean Taylor and stuff like that. I know a lot of you guys have questions about that. I have to figure out how I'm going to work that because that's just more, you know, more money I got to put into the team. And I'm like, yo, dude, like, what does EA want from me? Then I got to wait for Moss. You know, it's going to be wild. And EA is not going to be all up in my bank account. So I'm going to chill a little bit. But Sean Taylor, you know I love him, dude. Ronnie Lott has really been playing out of his mind. But yes, he'll be at 96 speed, 1 speed point faster than Lott. He'll have the 99 zone, I believe. So there's some things that we could probably do with Sean Taylor. I will get to you guys in those regards very, very soon. All you got to do for the lucky guy that writes this first is write Sean Taylor. And I'll go ahead and love that comment. And then we'll get on that video as well. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. This is the Raiders theme team. I did it, guys. Until next time. One love, y'all.